Hello everyone, TAC1421 here. Welcome back to another episode of Pokemon Crystal in my no Pokeball run. In the last episode, we went to Goldenrod City for the first time. We got the odd egg, and we also got a new member of our team, which is a Sparrow named Kenya. We're not going to really be using Kenya that much, and we'll see if we use the odd egg at all. It really depends on who hatches from it. I didn't really get a lot of steps done and taken care of off screen. What I did off screen though is I managed to take on all of the trainers in the underground passageway. There's only about 3 that I need to take on, but they were pretty good trainers. I think our Togepi grew to level 19. I think it was either 17 or 18, so either grew 2 or 1 levels from taking on those trainers, which is pretty good. In this episode, what I want to do is I want to evolve my, or not evolve, but I want to get my odd egg. And in order to do that, we need to walk a lot. And I thought what I wanted to do is I wanted to showcase how to get the bicycle. We can't run in this game, you don't get running shoes. So how you get different places faster is you can bike. So this is the bike shop. It is in Goldenrod City, and you just basically walk in here and he just kind of gives you a bike. Sigh, I moved here, but I can't sell my bicycles. Why is that? Could you ride a bicycle and adventure or advertise for me? Yes, really great. Give me your name and phone number, and I'll loan you a bicycle. Tech borrowed a bicycle! So that's really cool. And then what you can do is you can register the bike, which we will do now. So you go into your pack and bicycle, select. So now we have it registered, and now all we have to do is press the select button and we run around like a maniac. And the music on your bicycle is pretty cool too. No matter where you are, it plays the bicycle music until you change like cities or whatever. So say go out of Goldenrod for a second here, it changes back to the normal music in either town or route. The next thing I want to do is I want to go into the radio tower, Goldenrod City radio tower. So this is kind of important in the game, and you don't really have to go in here if you don't want to. Welcome. That's all you say. Okay. So you can talk to this guy. Hi, are you here for a lucky number show? Want me to check the ID number of your Pokemon? If you get lucky, you win a prize. This week's ID number is 462. I can't talk. 46,218. Okay. And he goes into his nifty computer here. Let's see if you have a match. I love the music that it does right there. It sounds like a game show. And survey says, nope, none of your ID numbers match. Well, that's disappointing. We have a special quiz campaign right now. Answer 5 questions correctly to win a radio card. Slide it into your Pokegear to play. The radio anytime, anywhere. Would you like to take the quiz? Sure, why not? Question number 1. Is there a Pokemon that appears only in the morning? I think so. Survey says correct. Nice. Is this statement correct? You can't buy a berry at a mart. Yes? Is that a trick question? Bullseye! Question number 3. Does HM01 contain Flash? No! HM01's cut. Flash is HM05. So far, so good. Is Faulkner the violent gym leader who uses bird Pokemon? Yes! We already took on Faulkner, and he had bird-type Pokemon. And they weren't very good. Wow, right again. Here's the final question. Do Goldenrod Game Corner slots have Charmander on their reels? You know what? I have no idea. I don't. I feel like it's a Ditto or like a Pikachu and like a Porygon or something like that. But I'm gonna say no. I could be wrong. Bingo! You got it! Congratulations! Here's your prize, a radio card. Awesome! So we managed to get that last question right. I was kind of unsure about that. I thought they'd be easier questions. I mean, the first 4 are pretty easy. Like, really ridiculously easy. Tax Pokegear can now double as a radio. Please tune in to our radio shows. So, I mean, you can go on the radio, you can listen to certain things. Sometimes they have little cool little, I don't know, I don't really know how to describe it, but it's there if you need it. And here is, I think you talk to this person, they do something. So Buena, hi, I'm Buena. Do you know about a radio program called Password? If you can tell me the password from the program, you will earn points. Save up those points and trade them to that sweet young lady over there for some choice prizes. Here you go. It's your very own point card. Tack, receive, blue card. Not to be confused with a yellow or red card in soccer. Tack, put the blue card in the key item. Buena. Tune in to the password show. Alright, so that's pretty cool. And then you can see here, you can cash in your saved points for lovely prizes of your choice. We're not really going to be doing this at all. You can see 2 points get you an Ultra Ball, a full restore. You can get a nugget, a rare candy for 3, a proton, which, protein iron. These are just items that raise different stats. And then I believe if you have 30, you can get Buena's number and something happens. I'm not really sure what. I kind of forget. I was doing some research earlier, but so yeah. So these guys are just, you know, good old folks that like music and radio. Sorry, authorized personnel only beyond this point. So we can't really go over here. I will showcase the Pokemon Mart. There's a giant Goldenrod City Mart, but I want to wait to do that because that is actually where we can trade an Abra into a Machop, and we don't have an Abra yet. We need more money so we can cash in for some coins and buy an Abra or two. So we'll probably do that a couple of episodes down the road. What I want to do now is I want to cut here now that we have our handy dandy bike, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to spend like literally 10 minutes or so just biking back and forth and trying to hatch this egg. So I will be right back, everyone. Alright everyone, I'm back. I've been biking around for about 7 or 8 minutes now, and I feel like it's gonna hatch pretty soon. I read the stats and it said that it's making a lot of noise, so what I want to do, and just some other things before we talk about the odd egg and what hatches from it and all the details about it. This route, there's 3 different people that like walk across here, and I just keep on bumping into them. It's extremely annoying, but it makes it a lot easier using your bicycle than just walking around hatching the eggs. I definitely recommend getting the bicycle. Also, speaking about the bicycle, while we were walking around, I might put it on screen here, the bicycle shop called us and said, you know what, we've been getting a lot of sales with the bike. You go ahead and keep the bike for yourself. So that's pretty cool. So we have the bike for ourselves for the rest of the Let's Play and the rest of the game. So that's pretty awesome. So the odd egg, talking about the odd egg was a really cool thing they put in Crystal, and there are 7 different Pokemon that can hatch from this odd egg. And they are, if I can find my notes, Pichu, Cleffa, Igglytuff, Tyrogue, which you can also get later in the game as well as a baby. You can get Tyrogue, Smoochum, Elekid, or Magby. So those are the 7 Pokemon that you could possibly get. And what I really want more than anything else is definitely the Cleffa, because I really like Clefable. Why could I not remember its name? Clefable is a really cool Pokemon. In this game, it's only normal type. In later games, it eventually becomes fairy type, which is really cool. But this game, it's only normal type. It still learns some awesome moves, and it has some pretty good stats in general. So I really want a Cleffa. Also, something about the odd egg is that you have a 15% chance of getting a shiny Pokemon. So, So here's the moment of truth. I want a Cleffa really badly. My second choice would probably be Elekid or Magby, and then possibly Pichu. So here we go. The moment of truth. The odd egg is hatching. Oh, this thing. Oh, Smoochum! I told myself this was the thing that I wanted the least. Oh, Smoochum. That stinks. I want another egg. Let's go. Oh my god. I'm not happy about that at all. Smoochum's stats, you can see here, it's not shiny, so we didn't get that lucky there. But something cool about the the Pokemon here, the baby Pokemon that you get from the odd egg, is they know Dizzy Punch, which is a pretty good move. Dizzy Punch is, I'm not sure what base power it is. I want to say it's like 60 or 70, somewhere around there. And then it has like a 10 or 20% chance to confuse the target. So it's a pretty good move that normally they can't learn, but any of the odd egg Pokemon that hatch from there can learn Dizzy Punch. So that is, I'm not too happy about getting a Smoochum. I'm gonna have to really decide whether I want to use this thing or not. I'm not 100% sure. As you can probably tell, I'm not very happy about getting that thing. That's the thing that I wanted the least, and I was really praying and hoping that we wouldn't get it. But of course, we got one, and that really does stink. And you only get one odd egg in the game, so you know what can you do? It's not the end of the world, but you know I'm still not too thrilled about it. So here we have a Sandshrew. I didn't want to battle any Pokemon in this round. I wanted to kind of showcase some other things and then take some of these trainers on off screen and kind of decide where we wanted to go. I was going to get whatever Pokemon I got some XP from a lot of these trainers here, and that was kind of my plan to bring that particular Pokemon back in the loop, but I'm not really sure if I want to use a Smoochum on my team. Smoochum does eventually evolve into Jinx, but I don't like Jinx in general anyways. It's not really one of the Pokemon that I've ever wanted to use. You can see here Sandshrew lowering our accuracy, but Swift always hits. That's one of the nice things about Swift and having the move Swift is it always hits, no matter what. Unless, of course, they're underground or flying in the air or something like that, or they use Protect. But accuracy doesn't affect Swift, is what I should say. So we do grow to level 20, which is really nice. They have a Marill, and this is how I get Smoochum some XP. If we do decide to use Smoochum, and I go ahead and bring him out and then switch him to someone else and hope to... I don't want to use this thing at all. Oh my gosh, I can't believe we got a Smoochum. I really can't. And it's not shiny either, so I don't know. The odds of getting the Cleffa was 1 in 7, I realized that, so we didn't have the best odds, but the odds of getting something that I wanted was, you know, 5 to 7 or so. There was probably 2 Pokemon I didn't want, which were Igglytuff and this Smoochum, so it would have been really cool to have a Tyrogue and possibly getting 2, because you can actually, there's 3 different Pokemon you can get from having a Tyrogue in the game. If you level it up to level 20 and your attack and defense are the same, you get a Hypnotop. If you level it up and your attack is higher than your defense, you get a Hitmonlee. And then if your defense is higher than your attack at level 20, you get Hitmonchan. I could be wrong, it could be vice versa about the Hitmonlee and the Hitmonchan. But regardless, level 20, there's 3 different Pokemon you can possibly get from leveling up there. So we use Clamp, which is kind of strange. I'm just going to use a Swift so we don't waste that much time here, and take out this Marill with ease, get Smoochum some XP. I don't know if I'm going to use Smoochum. It's a new member of our team, though, nonetheless. It does grow to level 6, possibly even level 7. No, it doesn't. Okay. But that's basically how I'm going to get it up to level 16, 17, if I choose to. You'll know by next episode. Hopefully I can get by this guy. I don't know if I'm going to be able to. Wow, that was kind of close. Now, how are we going to get by these two is the question. I don't think it's going to be possible, but we're going to try. Wow, okay, cool. So the thing that I want to do is I wanted to go to the national park here, and there's a couple of things we can do in the national park. There is a bug catching contest you can enter, but there's also a few items that we can get, and I'm going to actually go on my bicycle again and try to find these items. And I don't think any of the people in here are trainers, but so yeah, so there's a little like cut in here, and then there's a little like cut in the fence, and there's a few different items that you can get. I believe there's a TM that's actually pretty valuable to have, if I'm not mistaken. So we're gonna go ahead and bike along here, and then we'll probably take on one more trainer, and then we'll call an episode off screen. I will be taking on a lot more trainers and hopefully leveling up some of my Pokemon, getting some more money. I think there's a secret item right here, Full Heal, which is pretty good. Full Heal is a great item to have. They're usually pretty costly, so it's nice finding one. And then I think there's an item down here somewhere. Yes, there is, and it is TM28, which is, we'll go into our pack. I actually don't know offhand what item that is or what TM that is. Dig, awesome. So Dig is a great move to have. We only get one Dig. Essentially, if you have Dig on one of your Pokemon, you never need escape ropes, so that's pretty cool. Essentially, Dig just uses, it acts as an escape rope while inside like a item or an area, so it's pretty cool. This is where you would go if you want to enter the Pokemon bug catching contest. There are a couple of cool bug type Pokemon out here, such as Beedrill and Scyther, Heracross, I believe. Not Heracross, Pinsir. Heracross doesn't come until later. But Pinsir and Beedrill, Butterfly, Pinsir, Heracross. I think that's all, or not Heracross, Scyther. So yeah, some cool bug type Pokemon. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna talk to all these people off screen just to make sure I'm not missing anything. And if there's some cool item that I come across or something, they give us something, I will put it on screen now and show you guys. So yeah, we'll do that. But we'll end the episode off by battling one of these two trainers, and it is this guy, whoever looked at me first, really. And then we'll call an episode. So we got a good amount of stuff done. We managed to go to the radio tower. We got another member of our team. I wish it was a Magby and eventually a Magmar. That would have been awesome. That would have been cool. But no, we are stuck with a Smoochum. We will turn lemons into lemonade somehow, I promise. And it might not be able to do that right away. We might have to go to the store and get some more sugar or something else to make our lemonade, but I promise it will get done eventually, and we will be happy with where our party is at. Who knows? Maybe it's a sign saying that I really should use a Cubone on our team, and who knows? Yeah. So one of the things that I wanted to do, I was open to the possibility of potentially getting a Jolteon if I didn't get a Pichu or an Elekid, and so we did not get either one of those. We didn't get a Clefka, so we're not going to have a Thunder Punch. I was probably going to teach a Thunder Punch, but so we'll just kind of. Oh nope! Okay, so we're going to get rid of Leer here and make room for Bite. Bite is definitely going to be a really useful move to have as we progress in the game and face like dark and ghost type Pokemon, so that'll be really good. We're just gonna stay in here and face this Magmar and use Water Gun on it, take it out pretty easily. So yeah, I'm gonna have to do some thinking as far as what EV evolution I'm gonna want to have eventually, but I'm still open to the possibility of having a Jolteon. We'll need to find a Thunderstone somewhere, but that won't be too difficult, I don't think, at least. There has to be one Thunderstone out there somewhere on the map, and it's really the only one we're going to use anyways. So I'll have to do some thinking. I'm still open to the possibilities of Espeon or Umbreon because I've never used one before. I don't really want to use Flareon. I had it in my Fire Red Let's Play, so I don't really want to use the same Pokemon twice back to back. And okay, I guess we'll take on this person pretty quickly as well. They just happen to turn in the right spot and face us. So you know what, they have 4 Pokemon, so what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to call it here. I know it's kind of weird to end it in the middle of an episode or the middle of a trainer battle, but it's getting a little bit later than I would have liked into the video, so I want to keep it pretty short, or reasonably short. We got a lot done though. I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know what you think about Smoochum, and I will see everyone in the next part. Take it easy, everyone. Peace.